Rollercoaster is a 1977 disaster film and stars Timothy Buttons, Richard Widmark, and George Segal. The plot of this movie is we meet the young man, simply titled in the credits. He is played by Timothy Buttons. He plays the main bad guy of this movie who goes and sets bombs around amusement parks. Not for fun, not because he wants to, just because, which is frightening in and of itself. So after he blows up a pair of roller coaster tracks and kills almost everybody on said roller coaster, he goes to another amusement park and sets fire to one of their tunnel rides. Both amusement parks from 2,000 miles apart come together and say, like, we think these are linked to the same person. That person will then contact them and demand $1 million. In 70s money, that's a lot of money. $1 million to stop his activities. Otherwise, the biggest coaster of them all, which is at Magic Mountain, they don't call it Six Flags, but they say Magic Mountain. Back in the day, I don't think it was Six Flags yet. I think it was just simply called Magic Mountain. Anyway, so now they have to try and stop him before he destroys that roller coaster on its opening day and kill probably thousands. This movie was cheesy. This was a cheesy ass movie. But the bad guy, I love Timothy Buttons as the bad guy in this movie. He was so calm. He was so calm, cool, and collected. I love my bad guys when they're that level-headed. Okay, when they want something simple, they're not demanding all this other weird and crazy shit. Okay, there's really no reason why he does what he does. He just does it, you know. And bribing that he wants $1 million to stop it, even though he's planning the biggest one of them all, and the secret, which is kind of a double header. I like that because not only is he bribing them for money, he's still gonna go through with it and fucking try to sabotage that last coaster from Magic Mountain. So yeah, I've never seen anything with George Segal or Richard Widmark in it. This is my first time seeing either of these two actors in the same film together, so that was kind of weird. It was kind of weird and kind of refreshing for me to see two actors I heard a lot of good things about, and finally in a B-movie-esque disaster film. So yeah, this is labeled a disaster film, by the way, because I looked up 70s disaster films and this was one of them. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Timothy Buttons is the best one about this movie, next to George Segal and then Richard Widmark. Now, the practical miniature effects between roller coasters, that shit was cool. Okay, I loved it when that first roller coaster crashed and shit just went everywhere. It reminded me of Final Destination 3, before Final Destination 3 was ever a thing. This was the original Final Destination 3. Yeah. The surround sound, this movie was the first movie to have surround sound in theaters, mainly because when the roller coasters are going, they want you to hear everything. So hearing it with your headphones on, that shit is awesome. Okay, that is awesome. I also tried it with my speakers. Awesome. Awesome. But if you really want that surround sound, put the headset on your ears. It's magnificent. I love it. But again, this is a hokey ass movie, so them getting to that point, we see who the bad guy is. They don't know what he looks like. All they know is his voice, which he didn't really try to describe, disguise, which kind of gives him away at the end. So I'm like, you could kind of disguise your voice. They don't know what you look like, sure. Make a different voice for yourself. And then that wouldn't have been so obvious later on. But the fact that it was, it kind of brought it down for me. So at the end of the day, I will give Rollercoaster a B. Still an enjoyable movie. I just wish he tried a little bit harder to disguise his voice. Otherwise, he would have gotten away scot-free and still destroyed the roller coaster at some point while he was there. Let me know what you guys think about Rollercoaster down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And I will see you guys in the next one.